We all know the mantra, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. But musician and activist Bono says there is still something missing, microfinancing. That is the fishing, it's the rod, it's the boat, and the net. Eleanor Shepherd works for Opportunity International Canada, an organization that provides small loans and other services that enable entrepreneurs overseas to start a business, develop an income, and provide for their family. Thank you, Eleanor, for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So for us who don't know what microfinancing is, how does that all work?
What it is we provide an opportunity for people to work their way out of poverty. That's what we're addressing. We deal with the poorest of the poor. And it ties in with my whole subject of listening as well, in a sense, because many of these people have dreams, they have skills, and they need the opportunity to put those into practice so that they can actually build a business and change the lifestyle for their families.
And you're not just giving them money, there's something attached to that. And I think the unique thing with microfinancing is that you're actually bringing dignity to that person. You're believing in them.
Absolutely, and that is, and it's also done on a local level. So what happens is people become part of what we call a trust group, and the people, they're all from that community, and they encourage one another. And a person will be a part of a trust group and see how that works. And the loan is given to the group and then divided to the individuals. A person comes with a business plan, and the loan officer will look with them at that business plan. They will have to have someone in the group who can say, yes, is a reliable person. And then the loan is entrusted to them. Each week they meet together with their trust group, and not only do they come to pay back their loans every week, but they also are given training in whatever skills are needed. Some are obviously in financial management, and some are in various other concerns. They may be health concerns, they may be other community concerns that they have.
So Opportunity International isn't just, here's the money and we're out of here. You're helping to sustain their business.
Absolutely. Yeah, we engage in the country, and the people whom we engage as trust officers are from that country. We develop a bank there. One of the things that we have responded to that our clients have asked us for is for insurance and for a possibility for savings. These are two key items. We want to help people to work their way out of poverty. But what happens sometimes is a disaster will come along. But if they have insurance, when the disaster comes, they're not plunged back into poverty again, but they're able, the insurance covers the costs, and they're able to move on and keep going.
So there is a sustainable system in place for them.
There is.
In this book, Faces of Opportunity, it's a great coffee table book, has a lot of stories of 20 men and women who have, with a small loan, have made something really impactful, not just for their family, but as you say, for their community. Tell me about Jennifer from Uganda.
Jennifer is one of my favorite people. She's quite marvelous. Jennifer had the skill of sewing. And you said we like to respect and give dignity to people. Well, Jennifer had the ability to sew. And so, but she needed a sewing machine. So she could hand sew, but that takes a long time, as you're probably aware. But once she was able, with her first loan, to get a sewing machine, she could sew much faster. So she began to sell the clothes that she sewed. Everyone needs clothes, so she could sell those in her community. And she soon was able, with her savings, to employ a second person also to sew, so that the two of them were sewing and making things. Then Jennifer looked around her community and said, what else do we need? Oh, we need a taxi service here. So she employed her son and some of his colleagues, and they're motorcycle taxis that they have in Uganda. So that's what they developed. Then she said, what else does our community need? Housing is a need here. So Jennifer bought property and made some housing units for people to rent. Now Jennifer also has farms. She employs 57 people.
Wow.
Where she lives, they also had a law that women could not own property and that kind of thing. As she got herself elected to the town council, had the law changed. So women are making a huge impact through the things they're able to do through microfinance.
And how much was that loan that Jennifer received?
The original loan was $137.
Wow, and look at the impact.
Yeah.
Huge. And not just for money, but also for giving people dignity, giving them jobs, giving them a purpose, and working together as a community.
Yeah.
Where can people get information? And maybe there's someone who says, hey, I could give $50 and look where it could go.
Our website's probably the first place to go, www.opportunityinternational.ca. And there you can find out a lot of information about us.
That's great. Thank you so much, Eleanor, for joining us today.
Thank you.